let's go finish exploring Dunwall Palace. Okay, be careful when you leave here. You want to find an up. You want to go... Oh, actually, I think we're... Well, maybe we don't have to be careful right here. We can be less careful, because we've got all this to look over.
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind here in Dunwall Tower. Only the finest among the gentlefolk dine at this banquet table. And sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
You two street tramps wouldn't know proper etiquette if it bit you in the ass.
Such vulgar language. I'm shocked.
Yes. If I faint, one of you could be kind and catch me before I bang my head on the polished boards of this well-crafted floor.
Anna, what is etiquette really? Another form of control. Just a choke chain around our pretty necks.
No, there's where your ignorance shows. Etiquette is a weapon, a source of power for those who know how to wield it.
No wonder this place is so gloomy with dinner conversation like this. Why don't we change the subject and discuss something more pleasant, like lawn tennis or embroidery?
I need more wine.
Okay. Remember how he said the other thing was that after everything Delilah had a party? Yeah. We killed all the nobles, which, you know, makes sense. But interestingly enough, this was a significant... Stop. Oh, fuck, he's right there. Right after the, not right after the coup, but a little bit after the coup, which means all these nobles were ones that didn't protest right away. We'll find out a little bit more about that. This is also eerily similar to, oh, and of course, yeah, so poison food, eerily similar to the end of the first game in Low Chaos, where you climb up and discover that your pal, who has kidnapped Emily, has also killed all your co-conspirators who turned against you. So we don't really need to engage with these guys, and I personally don't want to. So I think that's towards that's the front of the palace, so we'll go there later. This is where we want to be. But yeah, so they're all, you know, mocking etiquette, but also recognizing that they've been using it to bolster themselves. Okay, so that is the door to... There's a clockwork over here. We need to find the there's also a bathroom that's really important. It sounds stupid, but I promise. Oh, we got some dudes hanging from the... There he is, there he is. Dudes hanging from the stairs, bad. That's the second floor where we were. Oh, here's the bathroom. Oh, fuck. My guy. Okay, this is who we're going to use our last stun mine on. That's where the security room is. That's where you go to turn the elevator on. We'll go down there for shits and giggles. So you put that in place. Go up, please.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all.
Running surgical guard?
Oh, they got... Do they get stunned too? That's nice. Oh, perfect. Good deal. So when I had last played this game, I finished a playthrough of this and stunned this guy, but somehow he had killed the two witches. And then went back to my replay through the first game to find that in this exact same corridor, right here, there were two bodies, and the torturer had somehow aggroed, come up here, got himself killed, and a man was just standing here watching it all. Right after I'd played this chunk, and I was like, what is happening? So if anyone knows about a glitch where the royal torturer basically aggroes and is killed, I don't know if that's a thing that happens if you, I don't know, deal with the Lord Overseer before talking to him, but that was terrifying. True fear right there. There's a restroom. Don't know how to get into it. It's like right over there. This is another, so if you don't want to start up, and you want to just go straight to the security room, if you come down here, see in a second. There's witches over
I
there,
adore the sound they make hitting bottom.
but if you go
So delicate,
down,
so fine.
you can go. You
The
can
old woman
climb
who
up
picks up the
through
roof cared more about these
the
dishes
watery
than she did
bit
her
through
own
this
rotten
vent.
bones.
As long as you're careful,
She
the two
begged
witches
us
on the
not
other
to break
side.
anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, no. That belonged to Emperor Horn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Come on, move, girl. I'm gonna try and see if Mesmerize will.
What is this?
This seems interesting. I can see you too.
It says I can see you too, so they can. Okay. There is nobody else in here. I'll show off that passage real quick, just so you can see it. I don't think there's anyone. I don't remember anyone alive down there. Yeah, there's just rotten. Some non-rotten food. And then rats. Yeah, so this is another way you can get in. Not into the castle. Through the water down here. It's this door right here. Which is real close to the front entrance. In the first game, that door is locked. So. Oh. Also got a back entrance to this room. Cool. The more you know. You can also get into that door, which we're not going to the main chunk yet. If you talk to Delilah's statues, all of them though, just be warned that she will alert. And you will have to deal with that. We have a plan for the final level, or the final chunk of the final level though. Guess we'll deal with the... Yeah, that's the... There's one down there. How the fuck do we... Oh, here. Duh. Here's the restroom. This is where if you don't deal with the party room, there's a corpse, and this is the best. I think this is one of the best codexes. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda, I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderess Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me. For a dinner in your honor, my kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlaine clams that only thrive in brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I am eager to show how I feel towards one who is so quick to change allegiance. Empress Delilah Caldwin. I think that's brilliant. Yes, so she does not have any sympathy for turncoats. She values loyalty. Alright, let's go deal with the security room. And then we'll go. So when you go down here, there are no enemies at first. Once you turn the power on, two witches will come down to find out what's going on. So what you want to do is turn the power on and then hide. Up here usually is the best. There's also a rune right here. There's that. I don't think there's anything else of note here. Yeah, so you got 2 green and then of course 1 red. Sweet whale oil, I think. This still works. I like how this just implies there's pipes of whale oil in the Empire. Alright.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
We could do that, but we're not going to.
Burning grease on the air, sister.
Could this be our mistress, awakening the tower machinery?
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
If you hear that,
We shall see who tampers with the dead metal things.
that's a teleport. is a second one. I think she does have higher ground. There she is. God bless Domino. Don't do that if you're trying not to alert people. Save your sleep darts. I'm just here to have a good time. Okay, those are the only enemies that will spawn when you do that. So you can go to the elevator and take it up. I'll go show you later where the elevator leads. But we're going to... We'll deal with a dude. I guess we'll deal with a dude. I guess we'll deal with that High Overseer, I mean. This is just... Oh yeah, and this pipe goes all the way around, so we've got a lot of options when it comes to how to handle such clockwork soldiers. So let's just look through. Oh, this is the hallway. This is not. This is still the hallway combo. So we need, unfortunately, and of course it's a corrupt one because a carrot. Is it rotten? It's good. It's a good carrot. Let's check out this area. Chunk of the hallway. Does it have a... Oh, we'll find out. That was the blocked door from earlier. You can break it down. Let's just make sure everyone's right here. Different blocked door than the one I thought it was. Why is she unconscious? Fuck. I didn't knock that one out. Hang on. Okay, so this will give us a better vantage. That's a witch, that's not a gravehound. Do not, I repeat, do not just simply walk over there. There's more witches. I know there's more. Why would you put bread up there? On the other side, I guess it's a shelf. There's no one over here. We're safe over here. We're gonna be up here when I shoot that. I don't trust
The
this
High Overseer.
Yeah. We also note the blood flies. Okay, if we shoot this, I have no idea what's gonna happen because you see that there's a shadow. Okay, this area I don't understand what is on with it, and maybe I literally have no idea. And then witches are unconscious here too now. What did we do? Oh, the power! The power is on. Is that fucking with them? Sometimes this also says stuff. And he's got a regular bone charm. Armored bones and blood sacrifice. The higher overseer is using blood magic. So blood sacrifice. Killing blood flies or rats restores health, and armored bones. We take less damage, but we move slower. Really? 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 Nothing happened? Okay, we're gonna compare this in high chaos. Dead witches. Oh, because they fought the overseers. They just leave their dead guys there. Alright, let's talk to the last Delilah and set off the alerts for later.
I thought you, of all people, would understand. Those nights as a girl in the Hound Pit's pub. Didn't you dream of getting this crown back? It was stolen from me first. Even before you came into the world.
There's suffering across the face of the world, but I was born under rare stars. I know I'm far luckier than most, Delilah. None of that excuses the destruction in your wake.
So Emily knows a lot more about the world now, which is neat. Delilah does sympathize fairly heavily with Emily, which is why she doesn't kill you immediately. You know, she recognizes you got fucked over sort of the same way she did. She doesn't really have hard feelings. Okay, we got one witch here. Let's mesmerize. We're just gonna use that as a getaway. I think mesmerize also wipes their memory of the event. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we could take the elevator up, but that's boring. We're gonna actually try out the new passage, because I think I know where it leads to in the thing. How did we get? Oh, right, there's a clock over here. Yeah, there's that one last clockwork. We got lots of corpses up here.
Commence lens refocus.
I'm pretty sure we got every single witch on this floor. Alright, let's go find out where her entrance to the throne room happens. I'm curious. We'll just probably look at the safe room. I'm very curious. I am like deeply, deeply curious. Yeah, so now we know. We get a little, I think that's a slightly different loading screen. Alright.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
That triggers when you get near Delilah, and you can see her now every time you're holding the heart. So now we have this bookshelf. There's gotta be a way to fucking open the bookshelf. Is there a specific book we must pull? The fuck? Is there a button down here? What the fuck? Do we have to shoot it open? Do we have to shoot the bookshelf? Oh, duh.
Is this Ramsey?
Yep. Ramsey, remember him? That's what he got. I think this is moved and who is that is the real question. I don't think that's one of Delilah's. Okay, so we've got the... Oh no, this doesn't help us with that end bit that we have to do. That just still makes it just as hard. Unless killing Delilah wipes that. So we've got... Ramsey's improvised diary. Oh man. Yes. they just leave him there. And he's also doing squats. That's amazing. So he's upset about the fact that they've forgotten him. And, yes. Anyway. It's bad. Fuck you, Ramsey. And she's sort of fucked with our room. She's put flowers on it. It's rude. Our drawings are scorched. She's X'd off Dunwall Tower as a target. Yeah, and she put our fucking doll in the toilet.
Whoa.
Emily gets very upset about that. Miss Pilson is the final souvenir. It's just so rude. Why would you do this? So now we're back in the area from the beginning of the game. You can, once you get to where Delilah is, sneak back behind the throne room and come here, which is what I've usually done, but this makes a little more sense. I've got some. Okay, and of course the throne room door is the safe room door is open. And she has defiled our bedroom. Isn't that fucking creepy? That's just, she put a corpse on our bed. I don't like it one bit. We can't go out the same way anymore, obviously. Pretty sure that there's a gravehound somewhere. There's no people in here. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Like there's a gazelle in our bathtub. I mean, can we rob ourselves again? We can't. It's on fire. Our office is a mess. Mayhew's body is in fact gone. Thought she did something to it. That better not be it. That will be very. That's a dummy though. It's not Alexi. I think she got rid of the corpse. I mean, they've got weird fucking animals all over the goddamn place. So the real question is she gonna have 5 billion dogs when we get to her, and the answer is probably gonna be yes, because we've talked to her a couple times. Oh yeah, we got 2 dogs at least. Okay, so the goal is to get up. Oh, that did not work. Okay, so the thing I will show you. There's Delilah. Oh yeah, she's got a legion of goddamn dogs. This is because we've talked to her. There's our dad. Those things mess with our vision. So I'll just show you. So the way you generally want to, don't go in the front door ever. Let's go. This is how you want to enter. And I'm just gonna do a quick tour before we deal with Delilah and the final thing, which I believe should be a separate video, because we have to do, remember that Easter egg I talked about? We have to go do that. Ah, yes. Duke of Bell, he's making a statue, and he wants to fuck the statue, and he does fuck the statue. Bad. There's 2 witches up here only. One on this wall, one on the other wall. Yeah, there she is. And generally look away. They're pretty easy to deal with. You don't even really need to deal with them. Unless if you want to fight Delilah in that room to get the heart back in her, you need to do that, but generally you don't. So if you take the elevator up, I'll show that just so you can see. That's the door you come out of. And so you just walk up here, and then you have to go back and do all that stuff to get the, So what I recommend if you take the elevator is you go out that window, you scooch around to the back, and then go through to the safe room. But you can also use Empress Jasmine's secret back door. Oh wait, hang on a hot second right there. Oh, well that makes everything much easier. This is the rest of the outside. We can actually use this to, okay, makes our lives much easier. Let's take out that other witch just so I can show you exactly where she is. So you don't have to, don't use that door ever, bad call. She is right there. That's how we got in, remember? We took that rooftop over. We really want to be after that is on the other side near the safe room exit, so hopefully the safe room exit is still an option. Maybe you'll need if it was. Yeah, there is no entrance over here. And you want to be generally quiet. So I think, oh, and then of course, more dead guards. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it here. And the next video will be our last for this playthrough. We will take out Delilah. We will go deal with the Easter egg. We will save our dad. We will watch the epilogue. And then I will start, I think I've decided the next one I'm going to run is a high chaos MLA just for the highlight the story differences first. And then I'm going to run Corvo. We'll do a Corvo run, of course. Maybe 2 Corvo runs. Well, I have to record 2 Corvo runs anyway, so I probably will. They'll probably won't be quite as in-depth as Emily, just mostly to show off the story differences between the two, the dialogue differences, the different effects of the chaos.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
Yeah, she's fucked up. You can see this is the world as it should be, and don't worry, we'll see it a lot closer up in a hot second. So we'll see you guys all next for the conclusion of this arc.